Welcome to Mom Strong. Today we have a full body workout. We're gonna need a light TheraBand, another TheraBand attached to something. I have a 10 and a 15-pound weight, something I'm gonna press over my head, something I'm gonna row with, and we're gonna finish off with some rolling at the end to release some of our muscles. So let's just start down in a deep squat. If you need to support yourself, you can sit on your roll. And from here, we're gonna do some rotations. We're gonna rotate up on the nice exhale. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, rotate up. I'm pushing into my knees, so I'm opening up my pelvis, and I'm rotating through my thoracic spine. Let's do 2 more to each side. Good. Let's sit down on our bum and feet nice and wide. We're just gonna do some windshield wipers here. One more. Good. Grab your band. We're just gonna wake up the back of our back here. We're gonna do a wall angel. As you see, I have no space for a wall angel here, so I'm gonna use a band across my bands here, sitting up nice and tall. I'm gonna exhale, extend out to the side. It's like I'm pretending my hands, shoulders, elbows are on the wall. Keeping long through my crown, I'm exhaling, engaging the core as I reach my arms up. Inhale as I come back down. Let's do 4 more. Moving nice and slow, don't rush it. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, so we're gonna get into our first little circuit here. I'm gonna grab my heavier weight. We're gonna do an offset squat. So basically I'm having the weight on one side. It's gonna force my core to work a lot more. And then I'm gonna go down into my squat with my knees nice and wide and open. So I'm gonna drive my knees out as I lower down into my squat. Okay, if you wanna have something there to support you, you can. If you don't need that, you can do it without. 2, 3, we're gonna do 10 on each side. 4, driving those knees out, space for baby. 5, 6, you can reach out with that arm if that feels good. 7, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Whew, switch sides. Racking it up on the other side. Here we go. 1. Keeping everything even. Don't let that weight push you over to one side. Drive those knees out. Open the top of the pelvis here. 5 more. 5. Lifting up with those glutes. Don't be tempted to use the back. 1 more. Awesome. Set the weight down. We're gonna go into push-ups. So you can choose the level, the height that you'd like. I'm gonna go from the table. I'm gonna line my nipple line up with it. Lowering down, exhale. Press on up. Going for 10. Here we go. 10 more. I'm keeping tension in my core as I lower myself down, and I exhale, I engage deeper, hugging baby in. If you're pushing baby out, not literally, but putting pressure outwards on your rectus abdominis, on those front abs there, your six-pack, then we wanna go a little higher to be able to hug baby in the whole time. Let's do 5 more. There should be no sway in your back, no arch in your back. Nice and neutral, body falls like a tree. We're a 2x4 coming down as 1 unit. Here we go, last one. Excellent. Grab that heavier weight, rack it up on your right side. We're gonna reach those hips back and exhale, come on up. If you wanna go deeper, you can have a deeper box or just step away Whatever feels good. We want to be nice and neutral. We don't want to be tucking our tailbone under at the end, okay? So lower as low as you can with that nice neutral spine. And if having the seat here makes you feel comfortable, go for it. Keep connection with your feet. Weight through your big toe. Drive those knees out, opening up the pelvis. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Rack it up on the other side. When you stand up, make sure there's engagement in your core. You're not just squeezing your glutes and pushing those hips forward. We want to be nice and stacked at the top. Driving those knees out, moving through the hips first. If your knees move first, you can't get low. Hinge at the hips, then let the knees bend, dropping that bum down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, even through both feet, and 1. Back into our push-ups. Up on your toes. Lift that pubic bone up, hug baby in. We're gonna lower ourselves down, exhale, press on up. Nice work. Long through the crown, slowly lower down, powerful up. 2 more. Last one, you got it. Nicely done. All right, so we're gonna go into a split squat with a diagonal pull. So I'm gonna have my right foot out in front, my anchor points to my left. As I lower myself down into this split squat, I'm gliding this hip back into the socket. I'm loading through this midfoot, and I'm pulling the band down on a diagonal there. I'm gonna exhale as I lower myself down because I'm really getting lots of core. I'm gonna inhale with tension in my core as I come on up. All right, let's do 8 more. Here we go. 1. Keep connection with your big toe. 6. 2 more. 8. Nicely done. So we're gonna do a side lunge in row. So I'm gonna grab my heavier weight here. I might regret it, but you can always change your weights as you go. So challenge yourself. So we're doing a lateral lunge, kind of hip shift where my hip is going back. I'm reaching over my foot, and then I'm gonna row here, and then I'm gonna come on up. Oops. And I'm gonna shift sides and row, shift and row. So I'm reaching that hip back, not letting that hip go beyond. Shifting the hips. My belly button's rotated towards my thigh. I'm gliding my shoulder blade back. Weight through my big toe. So we're shifting, hip goes back, weights through that toe, belly button to thigh. Shift, toe down, glide the shoulder blade. Let's do 3 more to each side. You can see a side view. One more each. All right, back to our band, split squat with our diagonal pull down. Right foot, oh, we did right foot last time. Left foot in front, and we're gonna do our diagonal pull to the left now. 1, 2, lengthening the glute. I'm pulling this hip back as I pull down and exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Nicely done. Get ready to shift and row. So I'm shifting into my left, and then I'm rowing, switching my hands, shifting to my right, weighted through that midfoot. Find that length. Don't lift through your back. Feel it in your glute there. Pull in through that scapula. Let's do 2 more to each side. Nice work. Amazing. All right, set the weight down. We're gonna grab that lighter weight. We're gonna pull down on our band as we gently press up. As we pull down, it gets us to activate our core, keeps our ribs down, stops it from flaring when we reach up overhead. All right, so I'm gonna grab my 10-pounder. It's just a gentle pull down, just a little pull just to activate the core. I'll stand on the side here so you can see. I'm gonna rack my right weight up. I'm gonna inhale to prepare, and then exhale, hug baby in, pull down and press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try for 2 more if you can. You got this. Amazing. Switch sides. Rack it up. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Focus on engagement through the core. Halfway. Just a gentle pull down to activate that core. Watch you're not squeezing your glutes either. Let's stabilize through our deep core. Wrap that core, hug that baby. 3 more. Awesome. So we only did 1 round of those split squats with the diagonal pulse. We're gonna do another round here. So right foot out, we're gonna exhale, lower down, inhale, come on up. 1, going for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, nice work, keep that connection, and 8. Whew. Spin around. Get yourself nice and stable on this side. We're gonna pull down as we go down. 1, 2. You guys are gonna have the most stable, strong pelvis and mobile pelvis. Yeah. 5, 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going back into our press and pull down. So I'm gonna grab my 10-pounder. I'm gonna start with my right hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 more. Last one. That's it. Breathe. Get ready to switch sides. Here we go. Just a gentle pull down, just activate the core. If you need to stand in a staggered stance because you feel you're rocking back, go for it. Your choice. 2 more. 1 more. Nicely done. Whew, all right. So we're gonna roll it out. So nice gentle finish. We're gonna roll out our thoracic spine, so our back. So you can start on your side, roll over to your back, support your head, and we're gonna lift our hips up. And we're just gonna roll that upper back just below our bra line and up towards our neck, but not on our neck. My roller's gotten a little spongy. Let's turn over. Let's get into our lats now. So on the side of your rib cage, you're gonna roll up towards your armpit, 2 forward, kind of 2 inches forward, 1 back, working your way up. Our lats are closely connected to our glutes through some fascia. You can rock side to side if you find a sticky point there, a little trigger point. Breathe. If you're really tight in one lat, it can make it harder for your opposite glute on the other side to fire properly. And then up and over to the other side. So these workouts are designed to just be short and you can fit them into your daily life. Some of you might have a toddler running around and it's hard to fit it in. But making the time for yourself is so important. If you have more time, go through and do pelvic mobility or pelvic stability. Add on another workout, combine 2 together. Good. We're gonna move up into our glutes. So I'm gonna sit on the roll here on my right glute and bring my right ankle up and just roll side to side. Do what feels good there. And then let's go over to the left side. Bring that left ankle up. If you want a deeper stretch afterwards, you can grab the lacrosse ball and get in a little deeper. If that feels good. And then let's just sit on the roller. You can have one knee bent, one leg straight, and we can just kind of roll between our sit bones there, get our pelvic floor a little released there. If you can bring both feet up, go for it, but belly takes up some space, so do what feels good. Bring the other knee in, take the other one out, and just keep a little release on the pelvic floor here. If you're doing both, it looks like this. Notice if you feel like a lot more tension on one side, you might feel it more posteriorly, more anteriorly. We want that pelvic floor to be reflexive and move through its range when we need it to. If it's tight, it can become weak over time. So often people clench and hold in on their pelvic floor. They feel they need to, and it gets weaker with that. So we need to learn to let it move through its full range. So do some breathing, let it relax, roll it out. Awesome. Well, great work, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.